Hello, welcome to the best years for my YouTube channel, starting this year and going until I reach year 65 on YouTube, which is still many years away from now. But let's go into today's vlog. I don't know why I do this, but I seem to talk with my hands a lot, and I don't know why. I want to talk about something, a couple of things here in today's vlog. I don't really, I don't really like showing the lower half of my body. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just I don't think I could get my whole body in a frame of video through my camera. So I like to film from like my chest up, but that doesn't mean I don't have that I couldn't film with my rest of my body, but I just don't like to. There's nothing wrong with the rest of my body. Sometimes I'm insecure about the way I look. And that includes from my stomach down. And I will continue to be that way for as long as I possibly can until I, either lose some weight or figure out whatever I need to figure out. But with that being said, let's move on to what the actual topic of today's vlog is, and that is we're about the halfway point of July. Today's July 15th, and there are 31 days in July, so tomorrow is the halfway point of July, and then we move into August. And then once August is over, then we move into September, and then October, and then November and December. All of these months are going to start to blur together, and there's not going to be a whole lot of people who believe that that this year is going to be over before we realize it. I mean, we only have. Let's talk about this part of the July thing. We're halfway to December. We're halfway to Christmas, or a little closer to halfway to Christmas, and once Christmas is over, there's only a couple of days left of the year, which means that we're 169 days from today, or is it? I believe it's 169 days until 2026. What does that mean, though? What does that mean? It means that 2025 is getting closer and closer and closer and closer and closer to being finished. However you feel about that, that's okay. All I'm saying is that everything I've done for the past, I don't even know, half a year, has been memorable for me. Now, I don't know what that's going to tell you about the next 6 months, but whatever happens in these coming months, we'll all go on this journey together. I'm glad that I should say glad. That's not the right word. When Halloween time comes around in October, which is a couple of months from now, that's when I start getting into that excited mode. And because I love Halloween, I love horror. That's just who I am. I'm not a serial killer. I'm not any of that stuff. I'm just saying that's the type of stuff I like. And there are a lot of people out there who are just as much of a Halloween fan than others are. But, that's just for me and those individuals who like that horror stuff. And there are people who don't like the horror stuff. And that's perfectly fine. I'm just saying we're getting closer to that time. I mean, we're getting closer to August. And then we'll get until September and October, and then before we realize that the year will be over, and then we'll be starting 2026, and we'll start be planning the trip for next year. All of that stuff plays a factor in these next 6 months of 2025, and starting with getting closer to August, and school starting up again, even though I'm not in school, and I probably will never be in school again. I will see you all tomorrow with a brand new vlog, and there'll be a new vlog every day for the next 52 plus years, and bye-bye.